Steph Curry coming off winning his 4th NBA title. And according to 5-time champion Derek Fisher, Curry's now reached new heights with his on-the-court success. In a recent interview, Fisher said, quote, "I put him in that category with Tim Duncan, Kobe, and Shaq. Wherever he is, success is going to follow." All right, Shannon, you first. Does Steph Curry belong in the same sentence as guys like Tim Duncan, Kobe, and Shaq?
He is, because I put him in my top 10, so therefore Kobe's in my top 10, Duncan's in my top 10. There's no question about it. Skip, I think the biggest thing is because up until, let's just say the last 30 years, the only guy that I can think of that was ever ranked in the top 10 that was smaller than 6'6" was Oscar Robertson, and he was 6'5". We've always gravitated towards the big guy. Wilt, Kareem, Russell, Baylor, all those guys, and then all of a sudden, here come Jordan, 6'6", Kobe, 6'6", Duncan. So it's always been the bigger guy. Magic, Bird, Skip, we've never had a guy this size be this transformational in the history of the NBA. And I get, on the three-point shot, I can get it. Kareem only threw the sky hook. Nobody can stop it. Everybody is shooting what Steph is doing what Steph Curry does. Everybody thinks that's Steph Curry. The bad shot, the shot that would get you benched, the shot that would get people, your teammates to look at you like, are you crazy shooting that shot? That's a great shot for Steph. And now everybody shoots the bad three. Everybody shoots the shot. They're like, damn, I can't believe he shot that shot. And we're talking about Fish, who came in the same year as Kobe, played basically his whole career with Kobe with the exception of a few years. I think he went to Utah, maybe OKC, a couple of years there, played with Shaq, played against Tim Duncan. So for me, Skip, he absolutely does. I mean, I don't know why we want to dismiss a guy that's won 2 regular season MVPs, one of them unanimous. Now he has 4 titles, a finals MVP, 6th player in NBA history with 2 MVPs, 4 titles, and a finals MVP. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, Tim Duncan. Let that sink in what I just said. 6 players with 2 MVPs, 4 titles, and a finals MVP. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, Tim Duncan. Steph Curry absolutely deserves to be mentioned. When you mention the greats, you mention Shaq, you mention Tim Duncan, you mention Kobe, you absolutely have to put Steph Curry in there. I don't care if he was 5'11". If he's doing what he's doing, he gets that. So for me, Fish is absolutely right.
So instead of a hall pass, you're giving little Steph a small pass. Is that what you're saying? Like, just because he's small, he's in there.
No, I think you discount him. I think a lot of people discount him because he's not above 6'6". But the numbers and what he's been able to accomplish says that he's a top 10 player. That's what the numbers say. That's what the accolades say.
I don't care if you're 2'2". I don't care what you do. If you do it, you.
He did it! I just read you. He's one of 6 players that got these numbers.
Lord have mercy. I have a whole lot to say about it.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Now my turn.
Go ahead. Take off.
I love Derek Fisher. In fact, I was scheduled to play golf with Derek Fisher a couple of months back, and it fell through, and I'm sure we will reconvene at some point. So I love him. I respect him. I honor him and his opinions. I just happen to vehemently disagree with this.
Okay.
I do love it that he mentioned my man Tim Duncan first in his trilogy. He said he's in the same sentence or the same conversation with Tim Duncan, Kobe, and Shaq. And I loved it that he went Tim Duncan first, my Spurs. Tim Duncan should have been 6-0 in finals if not for Ray Allen and the greatest clutch shot I ever saw, saving LeBron's legacy. Speaking of saving legacies, let me get this one straight, shall I? You want to talk about pure and utter blasphemy? How can we include within the confines of that same triumvirate, Duncan, Kobe, Shaq, a man who came up so small, so much smaller than he even is at 6'3", down the stretch of the 2016 finals, that he led a contingent all the way across the country to Long Island to recruit, to beg one Kevin Durant to please come save him and them. Steph and the Warriors. That's what Steph did. Would Duncan ever beg somebody to come save him, or Kobe or Shaq? No, they would not. Would Michael have ever? No. Would Larry? No.
But Skip, it was a different time then. We have to see. We can't look and say, okay, free agency wasn't like it is now. It's just like that in football. There was no really free agency before 93, so guys wasn't linking up. And Skip, if I trusted my team to do what a Jerry West did and put the Lakers together, if I trusted them like what a Red Auerbach or what a R.C. Buford, I wouldn't need to do it because I don't have trust in my general managers. I think I know better what's going to work for win a championship than you do. So guys are trying to put teams together now. Don't dismiss it. Shaq and Kobe played together. So how many championships you think Steph Curry would have if he had Shaq in the middle? He can shoot the three, and he got Shaq. We just saw the man win 3 or 4 titles with Kevon Looney. Kevon Looney can't hold a candle. He can't see Shaq with the Hubble telescope. And you can see it from you can see the moon. You can see the rings in Saturn with the Hubble telescope.
Okay. Here's what I know about Steph Curry. I know that statistically, go back and look at the first 3 games of his first ever finals in 2015. Go look at what happened as LeBron had already lost Kevin Love and lost Kyrie in overtime of game 1. Go look at the first 3 games and tell me he didn't come up small in those 3 games. Then go tell me what happened when Iguodala got inserted into the lineup in game 4 and became the MVP of the 2015 finals. Not Steph,
Iguodala averaged 26 points a game.
Okay, yeah, but go look at the shooting numbers in the first 3 games and tell me what you don't see.
But Skip, we dismiss Steph. Y'all make it seem like Kobe averaged 30. What about Kobe's first series finals? That was Shaq. Y'all see what y'all do? Y'all got revisionist history. And Kobe was great. Kobe became great. But y'all make it seem like Kobe averaged 30 points a game every finals. He came in as a 17-year-old and he averaged 30. There's a maturation process that must take place. Some of it hits it quicker. Everybody's not going to be Magic Johnson, Skip. Everybody's their first finals is going to go get you 42-15 and win a finals MVP at the age of 20 after just winning the NCAA national championship. That's not going to happen.
Now let's continue, shall we? 2016, Steph Curry is up 3 games to 1 in the finals, and Draymond is suspended for game 5 back at Oracle, and 2 of the last 3 games are in Steph's house. And what happened in those last 3 games? He was a nightmare, an all-time nightmare, which led to Kevin Durant. But the point is, it even came down to a game 7 in Steph's house. And in the 4th quarter, with 6:57 left in that game, he made his last shot. That actually tied that game. And then could we see what started happening? Because down the stretch of this game with 5:38, if we could see what starts to not happen for Steph, he misses a 2-point shot. Watch this. That missed everything.
That could have been a foul.
Yeah, that was
RG bumped
that was to put him up 4. Then he's got a wide open 3 to go up 3 in a tie game, and he misses that one. And then 1:14 left. He says, "I got this," and he misses another 3. It's nothing but backboard. That would put them up 3, and 31 seconds left. He misses this 3. It was pretty well contested. And that was to tie the game. He missed all 4 of those shots. He missed one later shot when the game was basically over. But the point is, he missed his last 5 shots from 6:57 on. He missed his last 5 shots, and they lost the series to LeBron and company, necessitating the trip to recruit Kevin Durant.
Skip, it took in game 5, the only time in NBA history 2 players in the same game go for 40+. And then LeBron follows it up with another Herculean effort. And then it takes LeBron James and Kyrie hit the shot. And LeBron averages triple-double in a game 7. You make it seem like, oh, LeBron and Kyrie didn't go for 41 apiece in game 5. LeBron didn't put another 41-point double-double on you in game 6. And you act like LeBron was not spectacular and Herculean.
Draymond almost won game 7 by himself.
He did. He probably would have won finals MVP. He was an assist short of a triple-double.
He was.
He was sensational. But Skip, I think with the exception, every guy that's played the finals, Shaq was not. I mean, Shaq got swept against Houston. He got swept in the NBA Finals. He got beat by undermanned Detroit Pistons team. We hold things against Steph that we don't hold against any other NBA great that's lost the finals, except LeBron. Now, everything that LeBron done in the finals, we hold that against him. Larry Bird had 2 games in an NBA Finals in which he scored 8 points. His first NBA Finals, Cedric Cornbread Maxwell was Finals MVP. Larry Bird, the great Larry Bird, had 2 games in which he scored 8.
2019, Steph had 2 late shots that could have tilted that series in Golden State's favor. One, a walk-off shot that would have forced a Game 7 back in Toronto,
Right.
and he missed them. Always coming up short. No clutch gene. I've never seen big clutch gene. Some regular season, but not postseason from Steph Curry, which leads us to this year's finals.
Was he not clutch?
Oh, really? The combination Duncan, Kobe, Shaq, in the fourth quarters of 6 finals games this year, Steph Curry went 2 of 10 from 3. 2 of 10 in the fourth quarters. He was a combined plus-minus of -8 in the fourth quarters.
That's from the 3. That's from the 3-point line.
No. What do you mean? -8 was the over.
No, I said you said 2 for 10. You talking about in field goal percentage or 3 points?
No, the 3-point line was 2 of 10 from the 3-point line in the fourth quarters of these games. He did not come up big in the fourth quarters of these games. He had a lot of turnovers. And these finals, I think you would admit, because you were out here banging your side of the table, it was more about Boston's self-destruction than it was about what Golden State did to win.
But Steph still had to do. What about that Game 4?
He had a good one.
He had a great one.
Yeah.
He had a great one.
One good one. Not a good Game 1, not a good Game 2.
Oh, Skip, you at some point in time, you got to give a man his credit.
Well,
I'm going to give him his credit. I'm going to give him his flowers right now.
I'll give him credit, but